Hey there, it's James with Make It Happen Greenhouse, and we are approaching the coldest day of the year so far. Actually, the coldest day ever for the greenhouse. Actually, today is the coldest day ever for the greenhouse. We are sitting at about 0 degrees outside, and with the heater and the propane setup, we're able to maintain a temperature of about, I don't know, about 49 degrees, 50 degrees or so. Um, that dipped down last night into the high 30s, so not great for the vegetables and plants, but not freezing them to death. So as long as I can keep it above freezing, I'm pretty happy. Hoping this cold stretch, this polar vortex, will end soon, but tomorrow is actually the real test. So I've been running this propane heater on the lowest setting, and that's what the results that I've been getting. So tonight I'm actually going to turn it up a bit and let it run in a hotter setting, hoping I don't run out of propane. I think we'll be okay though. This cold snap is expected to last for another week or so, but tomorrow is supposed to be the coldest night. So I think negative 17, something crazy like that. Maybe I read it wrong. It changes all the time, so I can't quite keep track, but it's going to be really, really cold. So let me show you some video of the inside of the greenhouse. You can see what's happening to it. All right, so we got the fan on in front of the heater, blowing the heat around. There's an actual small fan built into the Mr. Heater there. It's turned up a bit here. We're just about out of propane, so I'm gonna have to go do an exchange to get us to Monday when I go to the place where they actually fill up my 100-pound tanks. So I'm just using a couple 20-pounders right now to get to the next couple days. But just to give you a sense of how really cold it is, I'll just take you back to the door here and we'll start there. So, you can see that, all those little gaps I thought I had filled weren't really that filled. So we got, snow blowing in on the edges and stuff here. You can see the entire wall is just crusted with ice. It's really cold. The ceiling panels, really cold. Right above the heater here, that'll start to melt. It actually starts raining in here a bit, but even with that heater being right literally here, straight above in that clear panel, it is melting a little, but it's still got a nice layer of ice. So the good and the bad here is that obviously it's very cold, so it's keeping things pretty cool, like a refrigerator in here. But some of this does act as insulation. It's kind of a weird thing. It's like having an igloo, right? So in some ways it's good, in some ways it's bad. But obviously you can see like tomato plants that have grown up high are looking kind of wilty. They don't like that cold temperature next to the window. The rest of the plant is just struggling to hang on. But some of the things are doing fine. Like here's some olive plants are doing good. We still amazingly are getting a few peppers out of here. So some green peppers. We have this lemon plant that, not doing great in the middle of winter in Kansas, but it's hanging on. I think it'll make it through to spring, as long as we don't have a major malfunction of the heating system. Even like pineapple plants are still coming in. So that's what we're dealing with. It's pretty chilly in here. Let's see, I put this temperature gauge in the middle. It's 41 right by the window. If you come back here a little bit by the door, you can see we got 49 by the door. Let's see if we have another temperature gauge. No, that one I just set out here and it's been outside, so it's not right. We'll go to the back and look at the temperature gauge on the wall and see what we have going here. So here you can see, we're not quite to 50. What would be great is if we had happen what happened yesterday, which is to have the sun come out. And when the sun came out, everything shot up to like 60 plus in here, so that was really nice. But as you can see, and maybe you can hear it's snowing out pretty dramatically, and we have some accumulation that's coming in. So there you have it, Mr. Heater doing its job. We still have the electrics up here that'll kick on. Actually, they're kind of on right now. It's kind of floating at the temperature where they kick on. So they're providing a supporting role only. I think I have these set to kick on at 45. So we have propane running, electric. I don't even want to think about what it costs, but we're going to save these plants and get them to spring. And then we'll be worried about keeping it cool versus hot. So there you have it. James from Make It Happen Greenhouse checking out. Gonna go get some more propane. So it's like 0 degrees out, and look who shows up in the greenhouse. Little frog. That's awesome. Only place warm out here.